All right, guys, if your R Series Bobcat doesn't have this seal kit, you can order it, and it's gonna be a seal right here on these hoses on both sides. This one came with the cab part, so you got this seal here and then this seal here, but there's additional sealing that you can get in a kit, and it'll seal up. Like right here on the cab, there's all these open spots to help keep debris out. Up here on top, that's all open, but that seal kit will cover all that. So we got it in here. It's about 200 bucks, and we're going to be putting that on. So here's the kit. Comes with all these different rubber pieces that go different places, and it's got some metal brackets and stuff in here too that you got to put on. And it also comes with these directions for different machines, so that'll help keep a bunch of the dust and dirt out. What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be putting a seal kit in, cab seal kit in on the T86. There's an additional seal kit you can buy to close off some more of these gaps. There's two different ones, so depending on your serial number break, they include these two pieces, which mine already had. So there's a seal here and here, and I think some additional up front. So if your machine serial number's a few years back, then you would probably get a different kit. So if you're on the Bobcat Parts website, just look at your serial number and you can see the brakes there. So this particular kit comes with a bunch of these rubber pieces. It's got some metal brackets, a bunch of bolts, directions. It's about a 2-hour install time. Probably won't get it all done today, but I'm going to start working on it, on some of it. So the first part, what you'll do, it's kind of windy out here. I've already put these together inside, but you're going to be looking for these two rubber pieces that look like this and the brackets that look like this, and you're going to use the shorter carriage bolts, and you're going to put one in each and keep these holes right here lined up, and they're going to install over here. So I'm going to kind of be fitting this together and reading the directions as we go, because clearly I've never done this, so you just have to bear with me here. So we raise the cab up. As you can see, we got about 30 hours on the machine, and it's already that dirty in there. So we haven't been in a lot of dusty conditions either. So hopefully this seal kit will cut down on some of that dirt and getting in there. Mainly on these sides right here, there's some pretty big gaps. And one thing I will note, when we ordered this kit, you're supposed to order the tube line cover kit, which covers these and goes up to right here. I didn't get that yet, but I will. So some of the seals that go on that tube line cover kit, we won't be putting on until I get that kit ordered in for those tube lines. Now this kit was 210 bucks, and these tube line covers is about $400. So I'm gonna wait on that part and get it here in the next week or so, and then we'll get that put on. But for right now, we'll put all these pieces on that we can. All right, so once you get this 1/2-inch bolt and the 10mm nut here removed, you're going to take one of these brackets with the rubber side facing up, and it's going to go right here like that. Now we'll retighten that 10 mil. Okay. Well, that's this side, so now you're going to turn around and do that on the other side.
Hey, I might get a little tired on the weekend. After I draw my pay, I'll go back working. Come on.
This is dangerous.
As long as my two hands are fit to use.
Alright, so when we get the front done, you're going to lower the cab back down and then raise the boom, put your boom lock in so you don't get killed, and we'll go on to the next steps. Alright, so removing this air intake screen is going to allow us to install these ones that go back here. So I think we got to take these off. Alright, so there's several different ones of these in the kit. For the 86, you're going to use the thicker one. And they're going to go on here like this. And kind of just tuck up under here. So you just get it lined up. I mean, you don't have to take this plate off. I just took it off so I could look in here and see what's under here. But I wonder what those do. So that's how it'll be right there, like this one. So now we can put that back on. So these rubber pieces tuck underneath, just like so. As you can see on that side, and then these pieces kind of just go down the sides of the cab. Just like that. And we'll tighten these back down. This part here is very important. You can install this both ways and it'll fit. If you install it this way, when you raise your cab up, you're going to bust your back window. So you want to make sure that it goes on with the angled part facing the mesh, facing the window. So when you raise your cab up, it won't hit it. And that's that on that part. So I guess the rest of this kit will just fit other machines like the 66 and the 76. So the 86, it specifically says order the tube line cover kit. So on the 86, according to the diagram, there's some foam blocks that go on these tube line covers. So I guess that's going to go ahead and seal that off. There is 2 additional little plugs in the kit. These right here. You can put right here. There's 2 of them, 1 per side. And that front and that seal kit back here is all. So, and when we get the tube line cover or the tube line kit in, we will install this. So I didn't have to take all this off for any of those rubber pieces because they don't apply to this model. So yeah, I guess if I have a friend that buys a 76 or 66, I'll have a cab seal kit for him. The rest of these seals here, I finally got my tube line covers in. So there's 4 of these and they go right here like this. So you put those on both of these like so, and the tube line covers go in and seal and cover that hole. So as you can see, I did this side, very simple to install. That's what it looks like. I'll show you guys the other side. So here's the other side. You got to remove this factory bracket, and you'll use all these bolts, those bolts, and then the nut that it was supplied with, you screw in there, and we'll install this side. So you won't need this bracket. And you won't need that bracket. So just make sure that your hose and all that stuff gets lined up on this rubber grommet. So you're just gonna take this, basically just slide it in there. put these bolts in. I only got one hand, so you get the point. All right, so you snug those up, and then this piece is gonna go right here just like this, and then we'll put those other 2 bolts in right there. Then you tighten all them down, and that's pretty much it. So now these will be sealed off. I mean, they'll have some little cracks and stuff, but this will cut down on a lot of the debris getting in there. So now the only debris can get in right here and right here, so you got to make sure you keep that cleaned out. But be careful with this one because you're kind of threading the hole. So don't put too much torque on it when you're screwing it in there. I had to screw it in a little bit, back it out, screw it in, back it out, just so I was careful not to break it off because it was tapping a hole through this metal. So anyway, $400 for that kit. But if you do buy the seal kit, you got to order this with it too. So I priced the seal kit for this T86, like all the individual pieces, like this, because it only came with these plugs, these back pieces, and these pieces up here on the front, because the newer models already come with this. They come with this all the way around, and this piece here. So if you have get on the Bobcat parts and look at the serial number breaks, and you want to buy go to the parts catalog and buy all these individual, it's way cheaper. I think I priced it for the whole seal kit minus the covers. I could buy these for like $70. And if you buy the seal kit for this machine, it comes with the T86, the 76, and like the 64 all together. So I got a bunch of seals left over, and it was $200. So my buddy just brought a new 66, so I'm gonna give him the rest of the seals in the bag so he can put the seal kit on his. But for the T86, you gotta order this tube line cover, because that's where these blocks go. So $400 for that separate. Luckily I didn't have to buy that because my mom and dad asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I said, well, if you want to spend the money, you can get me these tube line cover kits. So thanks to them for getting me that. So some other accessories to install, but I'll probably wait till it gets daylight. I got the rear bumper for this, and I got a hydraulic muffler hose piece that quiets down on the hydraulic whine noise, but I'm not sure, the directions kind of suck, and I'm not sure exactly where it's gonna go yet. So somewhere on that Bobcat block, but I don't know. I may just let the dealer put that one in. So anyway, well, hopefully if you guys are looking at installing this seal kit, this video helped you out. And be sure to hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any other Bobcat videos like this. And I'll see you guys on the next one.